both your phone?
No, dude, I'm using it right now.
Dude, I found 5 great games we can play in the car.
Really? Yes!
Alright, the first game we're going to teach you is the alphabet game.
Yeah, this is the probably one of the easiest games to learn, and everyone can play it once, so there's not, 1 or 2 people really having fun and other people excluded. But how it works is, everybody in the car looks outside the windows, and you're trying to find the letters in the alphabet. So you start with A, and everybody's going at once, so you see something with A, you go to B. And you can go through the alphabet, and when you get to Z, you win, and you can look at signs,
License plates,
street names, all that stuff, yeah. So you're trying to get to Z and you win. So that one's pretty simple and fun.
Alright, the next game we're going to teach you is the famous person game.
Yes, this game is more about how much you know. So this will be better for, an older age group because it involves, historical figures, authors, characters,
celebrities,
actors, all those people. And how it works is, the first person is going to think of somebody. So, I don't know, Albert Einstein. So
George Washington.
Somebody, just to think them out. And so the next person that's going will take the first letter of the last name. So Albert Einstein, it's E, and that will be the first letter of the first name.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think?
See, a good E name would be
Eric Clapton.
Ernest Hemingway.
Something with an E, and then they would go from there. Ernest Hemingway, H, so Harry Potter. They'd go and they'd roll from there, and you go and you can do different categories. You can do different, all sorts of things.
Sports players,
yeah, you can
actors,
do
or you can just do all of them in the same game. So.
And if you just can't think of any, whoever's left, you keep going until there's one person left and they win.
Yep.
So that's how that one works.
Alright, for the next game that we're going to teach you is the always classic 20 questions.
Yes, the 20 question game, you can play for hours and hours. It's fairly easy and good for most age groups. You can play with as many people as you really have in the car, but yeah, so you have one person who's it, and they think of,
like a person, place, or thing, or even an animal. That works too.
Mm-hmm. And they will, think of it, and the others will ask them yes or no questions. Is it bigger than, a gallon of milk, whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
And you'll answer yes or no, and they'll continue going until 20 questions is up. And if the person knows it, they can guess anywhere between, question 1 and 20. But on 20, you guess, and if they get it wrong, you can ask 5 more questions. And if you get it wrong past that, the person who thought of the word is the winner. And I guess
whoever guesses it wins.
Right. So whoever guesses the word can be at the next game, or however you're playing. So that's a good one. You can play for a long time.
All right. For our next game, we're going to teach you about the car color game.
Right. This one's very, very simple. This can be all age groups, and you really can't play with that many people because of the limited amount of colors, but you can play with, 5, 6 people.
3 or 4 is a good number to have.
But 3 or 4 is preferable. But how it works is you're going to start out with however many people you have, and each person is going to pick 3 types of colors.
Like blue, red, and white.
Okay, so for the duration of the game, you're going to be looking for the blue, red, and white cars, and every time you see one, you get a point. So for however long the game is, you think of it in your head, and then you tell them at the end, and you see who wins, and it's pretty fun. And there's different variations you can do. You can do different manufacturers, Ford, Chevrolet, Honda, whatever. You can also do like types of car, like truck or whatever, and you can have like I don't know, you could do like brands of like 18-wheelers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could really do anything. So that's sort of one of those games where you can take in your own direction. But yeah, the card color game is a fun one.
It is.
Okay.
Alright, now we're going to explain the I'm going to the moon with game.
Right. So this game is a little bit more complicated, so it's better for your 11 years old and up groups, your more teen and adult groups. So it's a little more complicated, but it's a lot of fun. So once you figure it out, it's a good game to play with a good group. So
okay, so one person starts off and thinks of something that applies to them. Like, let's say I'm wearing a gray shirt. So the initials of gray shirt would be GS. So I would think of something that starts with GS, like green
statue,
salamander, or something like that.
Green
so
salamander.
I would say, I'm going to the moon with a green salamander.
Right.
And then everyone else who's playing has to figure out how that applies to them, and like they could think of how it applies to me. So like if they saw that I had a green shirt or like a gray shirt, they would see that the initials is GS.
Right. So,
And yeah.
Sure. So yeah, then they can figure out that corresponds to your gray shirt.
Yeah.
And
So if they were wearing a white shirt,
it could be WS.
they could go with a winged shark, or something like
Shark.
that. You could do like eye color, your initials.
You do anything, you know.
Yeah, anything like that. That
It's
works.
a fun game and it's good to play.
It is. Yep.
I hope you liked our video and use the games, and it helps your trips go by faster. If you like them, tell us that in the comments, whatever you have to say. Any suggestions for any other games, that'd be great.
Yep.
Also, visit our website, pelicanplay.com. Visit the original post, and link is in the description. You can also leave comments there.
Yep.
See us on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe.
Yep.
And thanks for watching.
Thanks.